Hi guys, how you doing? Well, as requested, I'm going to show you how to do a messy bun today, and it really is a fantastic 5-minute do, but it's how do you make it look cool instead of like I literally just got out of bed. So we start with a ponytail. Wherever it is that you want it positioned on the head, you can have it further forward if you want, further back, whatever you like. Make sure that ponytail is really, really well brushed out and nice firm base in there. With the dolly, we had curled it and it had a bit of grit and stuff in it, so that's quite a good way to start as well. So a messy bun does go super good on second day here. If you haven't got second day hair, you've washed it but you want to do it, then I would suggest putting a bit of haze into the roots. So just tapping that in and then rubbing it in, it just gives the hair a bit of grit. Alternatively, you can also use dry shampoo, which is fantastic. So once you got your ponytail sorted, take a section and lightly back comb it. I use a postiche brush, much easier than a comb, because it grabs the hair better for you rather than using just a comb. Or you can also use a cushion brush like this, and it's called back brushing. The back brushing makes it a bit looser and a bit messier than the postiche brush does, but you know, whatever, we're not on Fashion Week, no one's going to critique you. So we just kind of make that like a big messy, you know, I've been in a hurricane kind of thing, right? So then you take your ponytail and using your postiche brush, you just brush over the outside of the hair very lightly, just so that's a little bit smoother. You can put a bit of hairspray on there if you want. The bonus to using hairspray is that it does make it a little bit more controllable. So I'm just going to turn Dolly around so you can see what I'm doing. So I've got that in my hand and I'm literally just going to twist it around. Okay, and then I'm going to pin it. So using bobby pins, I'm going to pick up a little wee piece of the hair on the base of the head and a little bit into the bun and push it straight in like that. We call it invisible clipping. Once you've got it in, don't put too many pins in because you still want to muck around with it a wee bit. So I'm just going to push that down and fatten it up a little bit. And then you can kind of make it messy and stuff from there. So once it's in, then you can start messing around with it. And a good trick is to rub it between your fingers like this. Or if you want extra grip, if you've got fine hair like me that is stupid limp dick hair, won't do anything, tap some of that onto your fingers. Okay, and then rub it in there and it gives you a really good grip and it fattens the hair up. Okay, so you push that around. Don't worry if things are pulling out and stuff because you can easily pin it down. So as you can see, as I'm doing that, it's starting to get separation there. That's okay. We just see how we just push it around like that. And then we can grab one of these suckers here. These are amazing, U-pins. And see, basically we're going to sort of sew it together and just use a wee U-pin like that and it's put together. When it gets to the front part, we want a little bit of noise, as Sarah Alsop calls it. God, I must have heard that 10 years ago now from her and I've never forgotten it. It's such a great way to describe those little fluffies and stuff. I mean, I like it when things aren't perfect because none of us are. So we just rub around that hairline and pull some of those things out like that. If you end up with pieces down, you're like, God, that's too much, don't worry about it. Just pick it up, push it around the base and just give it a little hairspray like that there. Okay, so that's how simple it is. So my tips are either sort of second day here or apply some haze or some dry shampoo. Nice firm base on your ponytail and you need to back comb it, but when you're back combing it, I really do suggest that you either get a cushion brush or a postiche brush. It will absolutely make life better. And remember, you can dust on your fingers to make it that sort of messy look and stuff as well, particularly good when you've got fine hair. So there you go, one messy bun.